1-minute gift, which is likely to be more like a 3 or 4-minute gift, because what we're going to go through is the basics, just the basics of formatting your script. This is really important when you're giving it to someone else, sharing it with someone. The convention, whatever software you use, the convention is typically that you're sharing it in Microsoft Word, although sharing it in Google Docs is a great way as well, but industry standard is this. So that's why I'm showing you this. I'm showing you how to update your manuscript to share it in Microsoft Word. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to double space it. As you can see, to me, it induces anxiety. When I look at something like this, I have received manuscripts like this and it's totally okay. But this is like 6,000 words and most of it is in like maybe 3 paragraphs. So in order to get in there, we need to create some space on this canvas. So to select all of the text, you would do Command A if you're on a Mac or Control A if you're on a PC. Then up here on Word's top menu, go to Format, Paragraph. This menu will pop up. From it, select double space. And also what you'll want to do is you let the program do your indents for you rather than doing them yourself. It's neater and so much easier for design. So you're going to say select the first line for indenting. My computer has 1.27 centimeters automatically selected, which is the equivalent of half an inch. So 1.27 or centimeters or half an inch. Select OK, and wow, it makes me exhale. Honestly, it's the start of your manuscript looking gorgeous. So with this still selected, let's go and change the font. It's more typical to use serif font like Times New Roman. And so let's do that. And 12, it's kind of industry standard. It helps editors know how many words are on a page because it's the type, it's the one that you use, and especially so Times New Roman 12, font 12, Microsoft Word, double spaced, indents of a half an inch is industry standard. Here we are looking pretty. So where you have done this, delete these spaces. And if you've got tabs, it'll show you as well. So now it's looking a lot prettier. So we're going to go now to create a chapter. Call that chapter 1. And of course, if you have the name, you put it. And yeah, we'll center that. If you're going to put a quote, you put it in there. You can use these features here, or for most of you, very basically, let's not bother. So here we are. Just say right here was the end of this chapter. So here, rather than just making a million returns, so it ends up ending that page, it's so much cleaner to just, to just add a page return. I mean, sorry, not a page break. There we are. We know that's the end of that page. And here might be chapter 2. And we'll center that as well so that we have a convention. Page numbering now. Very easy. So let's insert the page number over here. You can choose where you like to put it. I tend to put it at the bottom page in the center. And so there we are. We've got our page numbers in. And at the top, you can just double click in here on this side, add your last name. This is as the author. And this book, I'm going to put, it's not the full title, but at least when the editor opens it, they'll know what it is because they know what's coming from you, and all right, okay, I know what I'm looking at. So now let's finish this up quickly by a naming convention for saving it. So File, Save As, you'll put it wherever you want to. I'm just going to put it in Downloads. So I'm going to call this book will be the surname of the author. I tend to use, because I'm old, this is just something old-fashioned in me, that I'm separating the name by the title of the book. And then I would say what draft number it is. Like if it was chapter 1, I would have said, oops, chapter 1, draft 1, and then I'd say the date, February 20, it's not 23rd, but it's 2003. So let's say, oh, it is actually the 12th. So now you're really sure when I receive this and when you're sending it, you know what version of your manuscript you're sending to me. So when I send it back, it's my alterations or my suggestions on your draft 1. So I would then save it. When I send it back after I've made my adjustments, I'd go at the end, oops, I would just put my initials. So then we'd know that this is a different file. This is the one that has my comments on it. It's not like you're going to have 15 initials at the end of that, although I've seen it, because when you send it back, it's going to be draft 2.